Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house and welcome back to the channel. Today I got something pretty cool in the box right over here. But hey, first of all, don't forget to like this video and maybe subscribe if you aren't subscribed already, and check out Fablades.com, see what is going on there. Maybe there's something you like. And if you like pictures, at Fablades on Instagram to check what is going on there. Sharpbydesign, Brian Nadeau, maker, fantastic stuff. I love his designs, I love his knives. He's making custom knives and production knives through React. In this case, there's no custom at this moment of the Apex, just this little fella. Right over here, you can find it in many flavors, but this is a guy that has 9 centimeters for the blade, and 11 for the handle, and 20 for the overall size, which, for example, Walter Randolph, Mini Chaos, and look at this, Cody Utzler Duck. 2 amazing knives, just in the mix, because why not? And I'm just gonna show you another couple. Shiro, right over here you got Neon 3D Bronze and F95 Turtle, of course, in the house, because I am a Shiro fan. And what else? I can show you this couple. Might be more familiar with large Sebenza 21 and small Sebenza 21 from Chris Reeve Knives. Here we get something very interesting. It is a titanium frame lock with aluminum red anodized inlay with a very cool hole in the handle, just nicely done. Hole in the blade, of course. So let's actually check right away the weight of this guy, because no internal skeletonization is going to lead to 3.77 ounces, so not too shabby. Yeah, there's a lot of chunk missing here, stuff missing there, so it's all right. So what is this guy? This is very cool, very nicely designed frame lock, front flipping knife. Look at this. That's a very, very neat design. I mean, the look just caught my eye, like fantastic line, super sinuous. I love it. And I was like, yeah, let's check it out. I like Brian Nadeau designs. He has a nice design language. And I just cut my microphone foam with this thing. Look at that. Very nice. But still, it's my fault. It's a very, very cool one. Why? First of all, because of this. Yeah, it's a front flipper. You can use the thumb, but I really don't care about that too much. It's fun, yeah, but yeah, this is where the fun is, like thumb flicking and reverse flicking this thing. It's incredible. It's a very, very cool experience. 3D contoured scales, nicely chamfered and rounded off inside, outside. Super, super simple construction. 1 pivot screw and 1 clip screw going through the scales, reaching this side, blind on this side. Very, very clean and minimal design. There is no backspacer, there is no standoff. In this case, you get just a protrusion of the scales meeting halfway here. You can actually see the seam, which gives you kind of like the illusion of having like an integral knife from this point of view. So open back, safely recessed blade, you can't touch it. Here, same thing, super safe, you can't snag the tip of the blade. Looks pretty centered, maybe just a hair favoring show side, but nothing too crazy. I would say no internal skeletonization. You get kind of like a deep carry pocket clip, which has a strong retention. It's flattened out underneath. So I found the raised part here is not too high, so sometimes it just fails to go there, so you have to just make pull and just do it this, but yeah, it's all right. But I was saying very simple construction for these fellas, a breeze to take apart, just unscrew that, unscrew this, boom, done. Clean, lube, put back together, you're a happy camper. So pretty straightforward construction for this fella. You have a nice, very nice scale, large finger groove going on over here, a little bit of jimping right at the heel of the blade, and of course, this fella over here has a double lock bar stabilizer because of the inlay over here. It doesn't allow the lock bar to be going past that because there is like you see some part just going underneath this, so that's good. And also you have the stainless steel lock face insert screwed in from the outside, which also acts as an over travel stabilizer. You have a detent ball, not really detent ball, but you have a detent ramp on the actual detent, kind of like this, you see. It just avoids the need of a ramp on the blade because the ramp is on the actual detent. I don't know if you can see maybe from there. So you have like you have the detent right on the tank of the blade, just right away. So it's pretty cool. What else can I show you guys in this knife? Well, the blade is pretty nice. I love the language that is going on. The lines, pretty nice indeed. Nice jimping, a little bit of chamfering going on over here, and swedge going on up to the tip. Pretty much like 50-60% belly, straight edge up to the sharpening choil, which has this part is sticking out, so it's not like fully following the contour of the knife, but it's all right. The knife is nicely rounded off. Indeed, you have a sterile looking blade with just the belt grinds line. Jimping is functional. I like it. There's no really like finger choil thing going on over here. You have a flat ground, and actually 4 millimeters for the blade stock and 0.5 thickness behind the edge for this M390 steel. Pretty centered, nice sound. Ding! It's very high pitched. And not loud. It's dry, not resounding at all. When you close it, pretty dampened. Nice. Yeah, it's cool. It's nothing like, hey mom, hear this sounding, hear this sound of this knife. No, I'm not gonna write her, but I can tell you, it sounds nice. Construction-wise, also is very good. I was a little bit afraid of the flex on the back because of the lack of backspacer, but I'm surprised because the scales are relatively thick, as you can see, so there's not much flex. Very good. Ergonomically speaking, is just perfect. I really don't feel anything. Reverse grip also works well. It's mainly a little bit on this side, but nothing too crazy. This is doing a quite well job, not puncturing my hand, so it's all right. The jimping is functional, so it just feels good in the hand. Large finger groove, chamfered over here, so I don't really feel any hot spot. You see, like here, it's well thought. This guy, of course, is running on bearings, and you can see from the action that this action is not drop shot, so there's no guillotine effect. You gotta gently do this to get it close. But I mean, it's nice. See, nothing too crazy. Ergonomically is very good. There's no rattling. This is well put together. The action is, I like it. But what I really like it is this, guys, like the reverse flick. It's so snappy and so pleasant. You can even do like a slow roll like that. So it has even like maybe a slow roll like, no, because the detent is strong. So you have a little bit of, you see this, because of the nature of the detent. So you have a little bit of this before the detent breaks, and that ensures that the detent is snappy, so it's not mushy, and it just makes this pretty cool sound. So Yeah, that's very neat. So, I mean, this is something pretty cool, evidently. It's not gonna break your bank because this is the production version. I mean, there's no custom version, but still, this is not gonna break your bank because it's gonna be like around $300. In that ballpark, if you get it used, it's gonna be even cheaper. Get a user like I did, you know, a little bit of snail trails. You're gonna be saving some money, but you're still gonna be able to enjoy a very cool one design from Brian Ado, which, you know, the Void is probably fantastic. The Tempest, I mean, I really like his models, and here's the Apex that really didn't disappoint me. It's simple. It's, you know, there's nothing extremely special or wow factor, but it's a solid option, solid knife, and yeah, I like it. So there you have it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.